So, we are discussing Bhagavad Gita as it is, and we are continuing with mangala acharan. We have discussed yesterday the significance of mangala acharan and the first shloka Om Agyani Timrandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha. And we have discussed that why mangala acharan is spoken, because if we want to do something very, very beneficial, there will be many impediments. And seeking the mercy of Guru and Krishna, two people, Guru and Krishna. Guru means Vaishnavas also. We seek the mercy of Guru and Krishna so that whatever difficulties which might come in this process of doing something good will become vanquished. So this we have done. So now we'll talk about other mantras of Mangalacharan. This shloka is prayer to Srila Rupa Goswami. All of us are Gaudiya Vaishnavas and all of us are followers of Srila Rupa Goswami. Okay, so we are all followers of Srila Rupa Goswami. So here Srila Prabhupada is praying to Srila Rupa Goswami's mercy. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtham Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupah Kadamahyam Dadati So Padantikam. Sri Chaitanya Manah Abhishtham. Srila Rupa Goswami, who understood the Mana Abhisht of Srila Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is Lord Sri Krishna himself. Mana means mind and Abhisht means desirable, something which is most desired, something which was most desired by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was understood by Srila Rupa Goswami. And Sthapitam Yena Bhutale. Bhutale means on the planet Earth, and Sthapita means established. Yena means by whom. So the first line would mean Rupa Goswami, who established the desire, the most cherished desire of Sriman Chaitanya Mahaprabhu on this planet Earth. Swayam Rupa, who is Swayam Rupa. Rupa means Rupa Goswami. Kada Mahyam, Kada means when, and Mahyam means unto me. When will Srila Rupa Goswami, who established the most cherished desire of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu on this planet Earth, Dadati So Padantikam. Antikam means nearness. When will he give me nearness to his lotus feet? Is it clear? So now we'll move on to the translation. When will Srila Rupa Goswami Prabhupada, who has established within this material world the mission to fulfill the desire of Lord Chaitanya, give me shelter under his lotus feet? So although the comment which has been given here is not in the purport or Bhagavad Gita as it is of Srila Prabhupada, but I have included here because to explain what was the contribution of Srila Rupa Goswami, what was the desire of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu which he understood, and what and how he established it. Srila Rupa Goswami is a direct disciple of Sriman Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and one of his most confidential associates. What was the heart's desire of Mahaprabhu? We have heard in this shloka, Manobhishtham. Then what is the heart's desire of Mahaprabhu, you might ask? So then it is answered in Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 19.1. Before the creation of this cosmic manifestation, the Lord enlightened the heart of Lord Brahma with the details of the creation and manifested the Vedic knowledge. Tene Brahma Hridaya Adi Kavye Muhyanti Yat Surya. I meditate on that Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, who amplified Vedic knowledge within the heart of Brahmaji. This is 1.1.1 from Srimad Bhagavatam. What does that amplification means? Amplification means I have a knob here on my mic, and suppose if I increase the gain, then you will see that the sound is increasing. If I reduce the gain, then the sound is decreasing. Are you able to follow this? You might feel the effect of the audio there. So the relationship of the jiva which is there with Krishna, that is knowledge. What is the transcendental nature of Lord Krishna's pastimes, of his form and other things, is dormant within the heart of the living entity. So when Lord Shri Krishna is pleased by the devotional service or devotional attitude of the living entity and his eagerness to revive that relationship, the Lord, out of his own mercy, amplifies that knowledge to the effect that the living entity can directly perceive it in his own heart. Just like when we chant Hare Krishna. When we were not chanting Hare Krishna, we had no experience or no thought of what pleasure is possible in chanting Hare Krishna. Can you relate with all this? You must have felt some pleasure in chanting. So unless you had chanted Hare Krishna, you would have no experience of what is chanting Hare Krishna's pleasure. So as we keep on chanting, Lord Krishna being pleased by our service, he reveals a sweet taste of chanting Hare Krishna. So what I'm trying to say is, or Prabhupada is trying to explain here is, the Lord manifested Vedic knowledge or the knowledge of the Supreme Lord within the heart of Brahmaji. In exactly the same way, the Lord, being anxious to revive the Vrindavan pastimes of Lord Krishna, impregnated the heart of Rupa Goswami with spiritual potency. By this potency, Srila Rupa Goswami could revive the activities of Krishna in Vrindavan, activities almost lost to memory. In this way, he spread Krishna consciousness throughout the world. Now, what does all this mean? Srila Rupa Goswami was personally instructed in Prayagraj by Sriman Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Just see in perspective. Lord Krishna explained Bhagavad Gita for 45 minutes to Arjuna. And the same Lord Sri Krishna instructed 10 days from morning till evening to Srila Rupa Goswami. Can you balance out? Lord explained in the battlefield for 45 minutes to his friend and disciple Arjuna, and that became the highest philosophical treatise in the world called Bhagavad Gita. The same Lord Sri Krishna in the form of Sriman Chaitanya Mahaprabhu explained for 10 days from morning till evening to Srila Rupa Goswami. Then you can understand how much depth of knowledge the Lord must have revealed to him. Are you able to follow this point? And now when the Lord was going away, then Srila Rupa Goswami falls at the feet of Mahaprabhu and says, "My Lord, you have given me so much mercy. So then please bless me, or please put your feet on my head, that and bless me that all whatever you have taught to me will become manifested in my heart." So now Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did not put his feet, but put his hand on the head of Rupa Goswami. Says, "Whatever I have spoken to you, may it become manifested to you." Very, very important point. Now it is interesting. Why would Mahaprabhu be so eager to revive Vrindavan pastimes of Lord Sri Krishna? This is again a question. Why he has to revive them? So it is explained in Chaitanya Charitamrita that Lord Sri Krishna was thinking that whole world does Vaidhi bhakti towards me and attains Vaikuntha. But this kind of bhakti cannot capture me. But the path of Raga Nuga Bhakti, where the devotees are ecstatically or spontaneously attracted to Lord Sri Krishna, just like the gopis of Vrindavan, just like the elderly women and men of Vrindavan, that means in Dasya, Sakhya, Vatsalya and Madhurya, different kind of rasas, that completely captures me. So he wanted to manifest those moods or bhakti on those moods in this planet Earth when Mahaprabhu wanted to come. So he came in the mood of a devotee of Lord Sri Krishna and distributed these 4 tastes in bhakti. Are you able to follow what I'm trying to say? So now, unless somebody hears these pastimes of Krishna in Vrindavan with his devotees, with his loving devotees, there will not be any aspiration in the heart of a sadhaka to develop this kind of love for Lord Sri Krishna. So, Srila Rupa Goswami, being surcharged by the potency of Sriman Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, wrote various literatures like Laghu Bhagavatamrit, like Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, and various other literatures by which a person is able to understand what is the love of Shri Radha and Krishna, what is the nature of the spontaneous love of the Brajvasis towards Krishna. Is it clear? So this is how he understood the heart's desire of Sriman Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and this is how he established the desire of Sriman Chaitanya Mahaprabhu on this planet Earth. Clear? So we are seeking his mercy, and we'll go forward now. Now here in this shloka, this is a very nice shloka. In this, the prayers are to everyone. It's a very powerful one. I'll just stand first. Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yuta Kamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakham Vitamscha Vande Aham Vande, I pay my obeisances or I glorify. What do you glorify? Sri Guru. Sri Guru refers to my spiritual master. That means one, Diksha Guru. Sri Yuta Padakamalam. Actually, I glorify the Sri Yuta Padakamalam. Sri Yuta means the lotus feet which are endowed with opulences. That means the beautiful lotus feet of my spiritual master. But this Sri Yuta Padakamalam you should include with every one of the personalities here. I worship the lotus feet of my spiritual master, then Sri Gurun. Now Sri Gurun is in plural. And I worship the lotus feet of all the spiritual masters who are all the Vaishnavas, who are my Siksha Guru, who have given me instruction. And then Vaishnavamscha, there are some Vaishnavas who are not my Siksha Guru, but I also pay my obeisances to the lotus feet of all those Vaishnavas also. Then Sri Rupam, very clear, I pay my obeisances to the lotus feet of Srila Rupa Goswami. Sa Agrajatam, Agraja means elder brother, that means Sanatan Goswami. I pay my obeisances to Srila Sanatan Goswami. Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam. Sahagana Raghunathan means Sahagana means along with their associates, that means Gopal Bhatt Goswami, and Raghunathan means Raghunath Das Goswami and Raghunath Bhatt Goswami. So how many Goswamis? 5 we have counted. And Tam Sajivam also along with Jiva Goswami. So this is, the names of 6 Goswamis are mentioned here. It's mentioned by Krishnadas. It's mentioned by Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. Echai Gosai Kori Charana Vandana Jaha Hoite Vigna Nash Abhishta Puran. He says that by worshipping the lotus feet of these 6 Goswamis, all what you desire in your heart becomes fulfilled, and all what is against your devotion service becomes vanquished. Then he prays to the Panchatattva. Sadvaitam. Advaita means Advaitachar, who is the incarnation of Mahavishnu. Savadhutam. Avadhut refers to Srila Nityananda Prabhu. Parijana Sahitam. Along with their Parijan. Parijan, you understand Parijan. Parijan means family members. You understand this? Parijan word. Parijana Sahitam means all their associates, like all the associates of Advaitacharya, all the associates of Nityanand Prabhu, like that. And it includes Gadadhar Pandit, it includes Srivas Thakur, all of them are included in it. Then Krishna Chaitanya Devam, this is very easy. I pay my obeisances to Sriman Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then Sri Radha Krishna Padan, I pay my obeisances to Sri Radha Krishna, Sahagana, and all their associates, Lalita Sri Vishakha Vitamscha, and Shri Lalita and Vishakha. So now in this way you have paid obeisances to everyone in the spiritual world. So it's very powerful, very powerful shloka. We are seeking the mercy of all that, everyone possible. So now we'll read the translation. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the lotus feet of my spiritual master and unto the feet of all Vaishnavas. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the lotus feet of Srila Rupa Goswami, along with his elder brother Sanatan Goswami, as well as Raghunath Das and Raghunath Bhatt, Gopal Bhatt and Srila Jiva Goswami. So now you are able to understand, hopefully, that how these names are coming in the Sanskrit. I offer my respectful obeisances to Lord Krishna Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda, along with Advaitacharya, Gadadhar, Srivas and other associates, Parijana Sahitam. I offer my respectful obeisances to Srimati Radharani and Sri Krishna, along with their associates Sri Lalita and Vishakha. So one thing you have to understand, I'll tell you a small incident, and from that you will understand what is the value of seeking the mercy of spiritual master. Before the battle of Kurukshetra happened, Arjuna went to the camp of Kauravas and seek the mercy of Dronacharya to win the battle, and also Bhishma Pitama. So it was told there that by Bhishma Pitama and It was told by Bhishma Pitama and Dronacharya that if you would have not sought our mercy, then we would have cursed you. But because they sought the mercy, they say Vijay Bhava. So you must understand that in a spiritual accomplishment, especially in the path of spirituality, we are fully dependent on mercy. We are not achievers, we are receivers. Are you catching this point? We are not achievers, we are receivers, receivers of mercy, and by which we, spiritual knowledge becomes manifest in our heart. So, by seeking the mercy of all these people, we accept that we are fallen. We accept that we need their mercy. That much only. And when we are actually praying, by learning the Sanskrit and the meanings thereof, we should be meditating on their mercy. It's not that we should be just repeating them mechanically. We cannot say, Prabhuji, can you give me mercy? Prabhuji, can you give me mercy? Prabhuji, can you give me mercy? It does not flow like that. Many times when the speaker is seeking this mangalacharan or speaking this mangalacharan, the hearers they say, yeah, let's just finish now. I remember one time His Holiness Vrindavan Chandra Maharaj, he was giving class in Goshala classroom, and he was chanting these Mangalacharan prayers, and the devotees were also chanting with him, and he chastised them. Why? Because they were chanting too quickly, as if it's a ritual. And then Maharaj told, are you conscious of what you are chanting? So because we were not conscious, being in too much a mode of passion, we wanted to finish off with Mangalacharan. So Maharaj chastised, that's why you are going so fast. I hope you are able to understand. Meditating on the meaning and then going forward to another shloka. So that's why I'm trying to explain the Sanskrit also, that when we chant, it is not just simply we chant like a mechanical thing, like, but we understand the meaning. So I hope things are getting clear. So we'll now move forward to the next one. This is prayer to Lord Shri Krishna. This is very easy. He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dina Bandho Jagatpate Gopesh Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute. I first do the translation and then explain the Sanskrit. O my dear Krishna, ocean of mercy, you are the friend of the distressed and the source of creation. You are the master of the cowherd men and the lover of the gopis, especially Srimati Radha Rani. I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. Hey Krishna, easy. O Krishna, Karuna Sindhu, you are ocean of mercy. But just suppose if Krishna was ocean of mercy, but he was giving his mercy only to those who are very, very good, then we would have not received mercy. So then he says, Dina Bandhu, those who are very fallen. You are the Bandhu, you are the only person who is the friend of those who are very fallen. Dina Bandhu. Deenheen, we understand. Deenheen means very fallen person. Now, it's very interesting. Karuna Sindhu means he is full of compassion. But even if a person is full of compassion, how can we take shelter of him if he has no strength? And that's why to indicate the strength of Lord Shri Krishna, it is mentioned Jagat Pate. You are the creator of the all, creator of everything in this material world. Everything. You have unlimited potency. That's why I'm taking shelter of you. And then he says, then he shows his most loving nature for his devotees. Gopesha. Krishna likes to be addressed in relationship with his devotees. So he says Gopesha. The Gopa, that means the men. Gopa means who? Gopa. Pa means maintainer and Go means cows. So those who maintain cows are called Gopa. Gopa plus Isha. Isha means controller or the master. So that's why Gopesha means you are master of the cowherd men in Vrindavan. And Gopika Kanta. Gopika means cowherd women. And he is the lover of the cowherd women. And Radha Kanta means his lover of Srimati Radharani. So seeking this mercy. You should understand this shloka you must always remember. In the sense, when we pay obeisances to Lord Shri Krishna, we chant this mantra. Whenever we pay obeisances, we should also chant some mantra. So you might be knowing it, but now you should also know it with meaning. What I'm trying to say is, as Prabhupada said, that first become conscious and then you become Krishna conscious. So when we are paying obeisances, we chant these prayers not simply mechanically, but with the proper understanding of the meaning of each and every word. Okay. In this world also, even if we condemn someone with some bad words, then also we understand the meaning of those words and then we speak it out. I mean, we are not we are not accustomed to such things. But if you say stupid, so if you call someone stupid, we know what is the meaning of stupid, is it not? We just don't say mechanically stupid, 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 stupid. It doesn't it doesn't have that much of effect. So understand the meaning of the prayers and then pay obeisances. Now those who have heard this class, they can't even say that, Prabhuji, I don't know the meaning. The meaning is being explained to you, so it's your responsibility to when you pay obeisances, that you remember the meaning. It is not very difficult. Just hear and you'll understand. Now it is the prayer is to Radharani. So have you noticed? First, the obeisances is done to Lord Sri Krishna, then to Srimati Radharani. In this similar way, when you pay obeisances to a Radha Krishna Vigraha, Radha Krishna deity, so first you pay obeisances to Krishna and then you pay obeisances to Srimati Radharani. If Krishna Balram is there, then first pay obeisances to Balramji and then Krishna. Gaur Nitai is there, then first pay obeisances to Nityanand Prabhu and then pay obeisances to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, because Nityanand Prabhu's elder brother, like this. Be very careful. These are not my words. I can explain at length, but these are pastimes of Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu himself instructed a person who came, and Mahaprabhu was with Nityanand Prabhu. So that devotee named Murari Gupta first paid obeisances to Sriman Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and Mahaprabhu said, "What is this? My elder brother is there, and instead of paying obeisances to him first, you are paying obeisances to me." Then Murari Gupta answered very nicely, said, "My Lord, you are Paramatma in my heart. As you inspired, that is the way I did." Then Mahaprabhu was smiling. The next day he came and he paid first obeisance to Nityanand Prabhu and then he paid obeisance to Mahaprabhu. Because Krishna is Shaktiman and Radharani is Shakti, so first we pay obeisance to Shaktiman and then we pay obeisance to Shakti. Clear? See the sequence is here also. तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये. I offer my respects to Radharani, whose bodily complexion is like molten gold and who is the queen of Vrindavan. You are the daughter of King Vrishabhanu and you are very dear to Lord Krishna. So what does the meaning of this shloka? Tapta Kanchana. Tapt means heated and Kanchan means gold. So Tapta Kanchan Gaurangi. Gaur means not white, not black. Not black. And Angi means whose whole body is Gaur Varna. That means of the complexion, yellowish complexion basically. But yet that yellow complexion has a very distinct quality called Tapt Kanchan. What does it mean? It means that if you heat the gold too much, to the extent that it becomes molten, melted, liquid form, that kind of yellowish complexion is of Radharani. Clear? Who are you referring? Says Radhe Vrindavaneshwari, Srimati Radharani, who is the Ishwari or the goddess of, as Prabhupada explains, Queen of Vrindavan. Then he says Vrishabhanu Sute Devi, Vrishabhanu Suta. Sut means son and Suta means daughter. She is the daughter of Vrishabhanu Maharaj. And Devi means Dev has a different meaning and many meanings, but Devi means who's always dazzling beauty. Actually, Devi means dazzling beauty. Devi also means who's engaged in very transcendental pastimes. Pranamami, I am paying my obeisances. Hari Priye, because you are very dear to Krishna. So why are we taking shelter of Srimati Radharani? Because naturally, Prabhupada explains that the female part is more merciful than the male part. So Radharani is very, very merciful. And the nature of her mercy is, she is a pure devotee. Pure devotee means all devotion comes from her only. I would say it like that. So if any devotee approaches Krishna seeking the shelter of Srimati Radharani, Radharani out of her humility says, "Oh Krishna, he is such a devotee, such a nice devotee. He or she is better than me. You should accept him." That's why we approach Krishna through Srimati Radharani. There's a whole science behind it. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot one very interesting point about Karuna Sindhu. I'll come back to it again and explain. One Acharya explains very nicely Krishna is Karuna Sindhu. And when he sees his devotee, the waves, the waves of mercy begin to arise in Krishna. He's anyhow merciful, but then more and more waves of mercy come in Krishna's heart. But in this world, the waves subside of a normal material ocean of with material waters. The waves subsides, but the waves of mercy which comes in the heart of Krishna, seeing his devotee, do not decrease with time. That's why we should go before the deity of Krishna to temple of Krishna, or if you chant Hare Krishna also, then also Krishna's mercy is upon that person. I wanted to share this. I forgot. So again, coming back to Srimati Radharani. So now, after paying obeisances to Srimati Radharani, we pay obeisances to all the Vaishnavas. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. I offer my respectful obeisances unto all the Vaishnav devotees of the Lord. They can fulfill the desires of everyone, just like desire. They are just like desiratories, and they are full of compassion for the fallen conditioned souls. So it says Vansha kalpatarubhyascha. Kalpataru means a desire tree which can fulfill all the desires of anyone who approaches them. Vancha means desire. So Vancha Kalpataru, and then Kripa Sindhu, they are the ocean of mercy, same way. And Patitanam Pavanebhyo, they are deliverer of those who are fallen. Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namah. I pay obeisances to Vaishnavas. Now this is very interesting. The qualities of master descends into the qualities of the servants. I think now you are able to appreciate what I'm trying to say. We just now heard Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu. Krishna is Karuna Sindhu. So because the devotees serve Lord Shri Krishna, the quality of being Karuna Sindhu, that means full of compassion or ocean of mercy, also descends in the heart of a devotee. Why? To those devotees whom Krishna loves, Krishna bestows his own qualities in his devotees. Are you able to follow this point? When a devotee is loving Krishna, his love for the Lord is increasing. So Lord Krishna's qualities begin to descend in the heart of a devotee. You will see how, as we keep on chanting Hare Krishna, the heart becomes softer and softer and softer, and a person becomes eager to give mercy to others. Are you able to follow this line? I'll explain a different way. Just like we have experience of being a, we are also still conditioned, but we have but lesser conditioned than before. The conditioned soul is always eager for sense gratification. Where will be my next sense gratification? And any person comes in front of him, he does not want to serve him. Basically, he wants to exploit him. I think this is understood. But in a very, very high degree, in an opposite way, a devotee, when he sees any person, waves of mercy arise in his heart. Oh, it would have been so nice if this person would have become a devotee. I give an example. Srila Giriraj Maharaj explains this from his own life. He was a student and Prabhupada was in Boston, and he used to go and hear Prabhupada's lectures. After 1 year, Prabhupada came and he had already joined the temple, Giriraj Maharaj, as a brahmachari at that time. So Prabhupada was very happy, and Prabhupada said that when I first saw you, I was thinking he's such a nice boy. It would have been very nice if he would have been become a devotee. Are you able to follow this point? That's why actually being in front of a devotee's eyes is very important. Because naturally a devotee bestows mercy on people who are eager for Krishna consciousness, or at least little bit inclined for Krishna consciousness also, because they have experience of bhakti. How bhakti is so nice. I hope you are able to follow this. So this is there. So we'll go forward now. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद. So now we are paying obeisance to the Panch Tattva. Sri Krishna Chaitanya means Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself, Nityanand Prabhu is Balramji, Advaitacharya is Mahavishnu, Gadadhar is Gadadhar Pandit, Srivas means Srivas Thakur, and Adi means all, etc. All Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Now this shloka you must be knowing. What I wanted to say is that whenever we pay obeisances, we should pay obeisances to all the Panch Tattvas. If somebody neglects Srivas Thakur or Nityanand Prabhu or Advaitacharya, then he will be committing an offense. So, whenever we go before the altar of Gaur Nitai, even if it is Gaur Nitai, we chant this Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Kadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. I offer my obeisances to Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita Gadadhar, Srivas and all others in the line of devotion. And then this is very easy. This you must be knowing. Do you remember the shloka? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So this completes our mangala acharan. Now one devotee is asking, can we offer our obeisances to those who are not a devotee? See, we have to understand. We have to behave at our level of our consciousness. What you have told is very good. It's actually true. A person who is an exalted devotee will pay obeisances in his mind to everyone because he sees everyone as a devotee except himself. So that's okay. But we have to ask ourselves, are we actually at that level? So the answer is no. So what we have supposed to, the way we are supposed to behave is told by Srila Rupa Goswami. Krishne tiyasya giritam manasadriyeta दीक्षास्ति चेत प्रणतभिश्च भजन्तमीश्वं शुश्रूषया भजन विज्ञमनन्य मन्या निन्दादिशून्य हृदयमेप्सित संगलब्ध्या. Krishneti yasya giritam manasadriyeta. A person who has chanted Krishna by his gira, that means tongue, even once you pay obeisances within mind. Krishneti yasya giritam manasadriyeta. Adriyeta. You be respectful to him because he has chanted Krishna. His behavior may not be perfect, but at least he has chanted Krishna. Clear? Dikshasti chet pranata bhista bhajantam isham. A person who is taking initiation and now is engaged in the service of the deity, we should pay obeisances by falling down the ground. Shushrushaya bhajana vigyamananya manya nindadi shunya hridamepsita sangalabdhya. And we should aspire to have association of those who are very, very expert in rendering devotional service to Krishna, and they don't have an inclination to criticize others. This is from Nectar of Instruction. You can refer to that. So this is how you pay obeisances. If it is too difficult to understand, then there is another remedy. We try to cultivate our love for Lord Krishna. Ishvaraha tat adhineshu balisheshu dushastu cha prema maitri kripa peksha sah yah karoti samadhyama. The person who is a madhyamadhikari, means a real devotee, he follows 4 ways of behavior. He tries to cultivate love for Lord Shri Krishna. Then he cultivates friendship with the devotees, those who are lesser than him in knowledge of Krishna consciousness and are eager to hear, not that you just force your philosophy on them. Then you preach to them, and those who are envious you neglect. Neglect, you understand? Upeksha means you don't care. Just like right now I'm giving class, so some 2 or 3 dogs outside are barking. You may not be hearing what I'm hearing. So now if I go outside and say, hey, why are you barking and this and that, they will still bark. Do you agree? So they are not my enemies or something. Those who are envious of the devotees, they are also ignorant. So we just stay away, we don't associate with them, and that's how we pay obeisances to them in the mind. So this is answer. Another very good question was yesterday, that why can't we see Krishna when Krishna is directly in our heart? Well, it's very simple. It's very simple, because we are not looking at Krishna. We are looking at the body and things which are related to the body, because we are attached to the body. Deha and Geha means those who are related with the body. That's why we cannot see Krishna. Then how will we see Krishna? Simple. Chant Hare Krishna. Don't think about seeing Krishna that much. Krishna is absolute. If you hear about Krishna is same as seeing Krishna. This is Krishna is absolute, because when I say Hare Krishna, it is Krishna. Now it's just a matter of realization, but it is Krishna. When will we realize? We'll realize at the stage of Bhav Bhakti. I'll explain to you the secret. Srila Prabhupada explains very clearly. Just like we are eternal servants of Krishna, we are also eternal servants of the holy name. So a person in that spirit, when a person in that spirit of eternal servitude towards the holy name chants Hare Krishna offenselessly and tries to distribute the holy name to others, then he is elevated to the understanding that the holy name is non-different from Krishna. These are the exact words of Lord Srila Prabhupada I have remembered. Are you able to follow? You try to chant offenselessly and you try to give Hare Krishna to others. These two services we do to the holy name, then the holy name will reveal to us how he is Krishna himself. There is no other way. So instead of thinking how, when we're going to see Krishna like that, better to remove our deficiency in not seeing him. Okay. Now what is another way of seeing it is that sun is outside. Right now, just sun is outside of my room. Outside means the sunlight is there. But I have blocked my doors and I don't see sun. Similarly, a person who has cataract of ignorance, avidya, we have understood, then he cannot see Krishna. But hear very carefully. Right from the first day when you were chanting Hare Krishna, the holy name was acting on our avidya. And again, I'm telling, how do I know that I'm getting relieved from avidya? My inclination to hear about Krishna is increasing. Because avidya means aversion to hear and chant about Krishna. Very clearly, very clearly. Just like in fever, we don't like to eat. We feel tired. We don't want like to eat. Similarly, the explicit symptom of suffering from avidya is a disinclination, absolute disinclination to hear about Krishna. So you see, all the devotees here have an inclination to hear about Krishna. So there is some decrease of avidya. One day we will only hear about Krishna and do nothing else. That will be the perfection of our lives, like that. So that is called seeing. Should we also chant the mangala chant before beginning to chant? It's a very good proposition, because there are so many offenses we can make, and like that it will be a good idea. Many devotees do that. Please share both shloka later, Prabhuji. Which shlokas? I don't know which shlokas you are referring to. Anyway, so we'll stop here. And the way I'll try to do is this introduction I'll be covering for like similar 40 minutes classes, and depending on different topics we will discuss. Tomorrow we're going to start the introduction part of Srila Prabhupada. Thank you for giving your time. Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Nitai Gaur Primanande. 1 second.